Good morning everyone. In this video I am going to take you to the agency I work with, and we will speak to a lot of people and we'll ask them questions about their work, what do they do, what kind of tools they use. And the purpose of this video is because I get a lot of comments asking these questions. So recently I posted on my community tab and asked you about to ask me questions which I should ask my colleagues, which will answer your questions. So I have that list of questions which is again around these things about what tools do they use, how did they start their career, what do they like about their job. And a lot of people have asked me to ask my colleagues how do they manage stress. I don't know why some people link advertising agency, career in advertising agency with stress. But yeah, I'm going to ask them those questions so that you will get answers to some of your questions you have asked. Right now I'm walking towards the parking, and I will see you in office in like 30 minutes. It's a very nice day and I'm happy because I'm not wearing any formals. I hate wearing formals, so today there's no meetings with clients, so I'm not wearing formals today, which makes me happy again. So let's go there, and Martina is looking busy. Let's see what's doing. Hi Martina.
Hi everyone.
Can you tell us where are you from, how long have you been working, and what do you do?
So I'm from Italy and I've been working in the strategic team since January. And right now I'm actually brainstorming some ideas for a new pitch we received.
Okay.
So I'm just doing some research on the market to put some basis and then elaborate.
Can you tell us one thing you like about your job?
I like that I always learn something new from different industry, different markets, and I can challenge my creativity and my ideas every day, because we have to come up with new campaigns, new ideas for different clients from different industries. So this is the nice part.
Okay. How long have you been in Dubai?
Since January, so almost 3 months.
Do you like it here?
Yes, I love the city and everything is new for me, so everything is nice.
Is there anything you find unusual in Dubai when you arrived in Dubai you didn't expect, and something that happens in terms of work culture or life or whatever?
The thing I like the most and that I didn't actually expect it is that there are a lot of people from different culture, different backgrounds, with a lot of different ideas, and this is the thing I think I like the most about Dubai.
Is there something about Bhupin you like?
Yes, that still we are all coming from different backgrounds, and we always share different ideas and try to connect.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much, Martina, for your time. Okay, now let's go to the multimedia designing team here. Hi, guys.
Hi,
How are you? What are you guys doing?
all is good. We are ordering food.
So Allah, can I ask you a few questions?
Yes,
Can you tell us what do you do and how long have you been doing this?
I am a multimedia designer.
Okay, how long have you been working in this multimedia industry?
3 years and a half.
Okay, can you tell us like how does your day look like? What do you do during the day?
Mostly we are working on motion and graphic videos, video editing videos, video editing jobs. Also we are making static designs to help the client needs.
Okay, and what's the one thing you like about your job? Be honest with me.
It's not a routine job. So every day is a new things, a new tasks, and the best thing that you make a new thing from zero, from scratch.
Okay.
So the creativity is the most important thing in our job.
Okay. What kind of tools do you use? Can you name few?
After Effects, Premiere, Photoshop and Illustrator.
Okay, Photoshop and Illustrator,
Yes.
right? Okay, and can you show us some work like a video you did?
I'm working on a logo animation. So to add it on outros, intros, and or logo on the video.
Okay, thank you so much, Allah. So now we will go to talk to Ray. Ray is head of digital for Bhupin. Hi, Ray.
Hey, Obeis, how are you?
Good. Guys, you all know Ray from the previous video. How's the gaming chair, Ray?
It's never been used for gaming, all for work.
But is it comfortable?
Yes, it is.
Okay, Ray, I just have to ask you a few questions. So
Yeah.
I know you you take part in the recruitment process for your team.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, I mean, what's the one thing you value the most or you look at in a candidate when you are hiring for your team? One thing.
Well, usually when you interview someone, you will notice or you will see the passion on digital marketing. That's
Okay.
always one thing that I look for, because if you have passion for it, it's an ever-changing world, you know.
Yeah.
So you always learn new things. You always need to. It's a continuous learning.
Yeah.
But if you're passionate about it,
Yeah.
you can do it.
Okay, so that's what you look at, the passion. And I want to ask you, lot of people ask me, do you hire freshers in your team sometimes?
Well, most of the time, majority of the clients are looking for specialists in certain platforms. So yes, we begin shortlisting people with especially with Google and top social media platforms.
So you do hire people who don't have experience, but they have done courses or they prove that they have knowledge about, let's say, Google ads or Facebook ads, something like this.
Yes.
So you do hire?
Yeah, we do.
Can you tell us one thing you like working with Bhupan?
Treatment with colleagues. It's like we're family here. So
Yeah, I mean,
you come here, you've been here for quite a while, so you know how easy
Yeah.
it is to come to work and not feel any pressure with your colleagues, and that's very important.
yeah. Thank you so much, Ray.
No
You do
problem.
have a very nice view as well. So
Yeah.
I'll show these guys. So this is the view Ray has from his desk. Okay, next we are going to speak to Andrea. Hi.
Hi, babe.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Can you please tell us what do you do and how does your day look like?
I am a senior executive here at Open, and I take care of content creation, client communication. I supervise copywriting and creative creation, and I also deal with clients.
What kind of tools do you work on in your day to day?
I use a lot of different tools, from Amplify to PowerPoint, but especially lately I have been dabbling in video content creation, especially memes for the company page.
I know your title is meme expert.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
the office meme expert.
Okay.
So I'm also using a lot of CapCut lately.
And how long have you been in Dubai?
1 year and 1 month.
Do you like Dubai?
Yes, I love it.
Okay. Can you tell us one thing you like about your job? Just one thing that,
One thing.
yeah. Or working here at Bhupan, what's the one thing you like?
It's a super dynamic environment. There is always something new to learn.
Okay. Can you tell us one thing you hate about your job?
I'd like to say I cannot. So sometimes our deadlines.
Okay, I got it. And a lot of people ask me, like, when you work with an advertising agency in social media or paid media, is it stressful? Because a lot of people think it's stressful. What do you think? Is it stressful?
I wouldn't say it's stressful per se, but deadlines are stressful. That's why I don't like them.
Okay.
They can sometimes be a bit short, and you really, really have to be quick on your feet and get stuff done.
Okay. Thank you so much, Andrea.
Thank you.
So, guys, now we are going to the most important person of this agency, our CEO, Shadi. Hi, Shadi. Shadi, I just need your 30 seconds. So, I know whenever we hire leadership roles and senior roles, you sometimes get involved with the recruitment. I just want to ask you one small question. So whenever we are hiring someone and you get to talk to them, what's the one thing you're looking at, the one skill in a person you value the most?
Potential,
Potential?
not an experience much.
Okay, so even if somebody is not much experienced, but you see potential in them,
Potential and eager to learn.
eager
That's
to
what I
learn.
look for exactly most of the
Okay.
time.
Thank you so much, Shadi. Okay, so now we are going to our favorite team, social media team. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Okay, and now we are going to one of my favorite person here, Zina. Hi, Zina.
Hi, Biz.
Zina is head of the social media here. Zina, can I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
First of all, how long have you been working in social media?
About 10 years.
give or take.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
a decade.
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell me what's the one thing you like about working in social media?
I think first thing is because it's constantly changing. It's really nice that it connects a lot of people and brands. So it keeps you on your toes.
Okay,
Yeah.
and what's that banana there? Where did you get it from?
It was a team outing actually. We went to Global Village and there was like a basketball challenge, and one of the girls won it. So
Okay.
yeah,
So Zina, do you hire freshers in your team?
I do. Yes, I have a very solid example here.
Okay. Yeah, the amazing team.
Yeah.
Okay. When you hire people, when you interview people, what is the one or two things you look in them before you hire them for any social media role?
So one characteristic that might not be so common is emotional intelligence, of course, communication skills, and then I'd look at technical skills, passion to learn, to grow, all of these things.
Tell us about your team, like all the team members. Obviously, they don't all do the same thing. I don't know about social media team, but can you give us a brief, like what all does your team do?
Sure. So it's split into different specialties. Let's say the main specialty is client management and servicing. There's also content creation, so copywriting, creative, videography, and photography, design, community management, and yeah, that's basically it.
And who kind of handles all of this, stitches all of this together? Is it the account manager who deals with the client directly?
Yeah.
And they manage everything like the content.
The processes,
Okay.
the tasks, the day-to-day. We also manage client expectations, so
Okay.
there's a very big pipeline to each client, and it has to be like well managed.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much, Zina.
Thank you, babe. Bye.
Okay, so the next person we are going to talk to is Rakib. Rakib is a new team member. Hi, Rakib.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Rakib, can you tell us something about what do you do and how long have you been in Dubai?
It's been 5 months I'm in Dubai. I have just joined Bhupen. It's approx 2 months I have joined the Bhupen. So here I'm getting a lot of learning about other platforms, working with publishers, working on programmatic channels, which I had never done that before.
Okay. So where did you work before?
I used to work in Mumbai. I am from India and I used to work with Performix.
Okay.
Mostly in Performix, I used to handle publishers and the social platforms and the display platforms and YouTube channels.
Okay. And so how did you come to Dubai? Did you get a job and then you come to Dubai, or you just came here on a visit visa and looked for a job?
I moved to Dubai and I joined HOP. Then things didn't work out, so I joined Bhupen here.
Okay.
Right now I'm enjoying it. I have made a lot of friends now here.
Okay. So Rakib, can you tell us what platforms do you work on?
I work on every platform we have, like
Okay.
social, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Google Ads, programmatic, with publisher also.
So now that you have worked in a short period of time, you have worked with 2 agencies in Bhupin.
Yeah.
So what do you say? I mean, working for advertising agencies, is it hectic? Is it stressful? Be honest.
It's both. It's both. You
Okay.
have to work on weekends. You have to wait till midnight or something.
But is it every day or like
Not
sometimes?
every day.
Okay.
Sometimes we have to work.
Okay.
So we have to. We promise client that we will go live today, and because
Okay.
of some things like creators not uploading, sometimes dashboard doesn't work properly.
Okay.
Platform
So you
doesn't
have to
work
stay
properly.
a bit late.
Yeah.
Okay. So if somebody now that you know a bit about this market, do you think there's a chance for freshers to get a job in Dubai and work for an advertising agency?
To be honest, or to freshers, it's too hard to get a job in Dubai because it's a big competition is
Yeah.
going on in Dubai.
Yeah.
Everybody is getting reaching for the clients, and people are hiring those who have good experience, those who knows the platforms and everything. But there is a good chance of get a internship in every platform. Like Bhupin does that. Bhupin hires interns, teach them if they are good and they hire them. Like two of them are sitting beside me only.
Okay, so what you suggest is for freshers is they go and look for internships and then it lands them a job.
In internship, you learn a lot of things about platforms, about the work culture, about the how they do reporting, how they speak to the client. This will help us in the help him in the future.
Okay, so what is the biggest challenge in your job role, or what's the one thing you don't like about your job, and what's the one thing you like about your job?
I like to work in digital marketing. I started long back, but it's like I fell in love with the Google Ads.
Okay.
Still, I like Google Ads. If there are multiple campaigns or whatever it
Yeah.
is, we have editor also.
Yeah.
But I like to do Google search. Second, the hardest thing is that sometimes we have to work on weekends, which is the saddest thing, I think.
Okay, I got it. Thank you so much, Rakib.
Welcome, welcome.
Everyone likes Malak because she's the first person you see when you enter the office, and she's our HR manager, and she's always smiling. So, Malak, can you tell us why you're always smiling?
Well, first of all, because I'm a very joyful person, and
Uh-huh.
as you said, I'm the first person that everybody sees when they come in. So
Yeah.
it's always pleasant and just welcoming to find someone who's smiling.
Okay, great. And Malak, can you tell us what's the thing you like most about your job?
Okay, yeah. The thing I like the most about our job is mainly the family vibe and just the team cohesion and sympathy, like symphony between us. Everybody just motivated to help each other and just it's a family vibe here.
Okay, thank you so much, Malak. See you later.
Bye.
Now we have Zaid here. Zaid, can I have you for 1 second, please?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Hi, Zaid.
Hi.
So, Zaid, can you tell us how does different teams coordinate with each other in an agency? How do they work together?
Sure. So
Starting from, let's talk about when we onboard a client.
Exactly. When we onboard a client, so we receive the RFP. So then the strategy team, along with the performance manager, start working on the strategy. Put the strategy all together when it comes from social, digital, and creatives as well.
Where you basically talk about what can we do for the client if they work with us.
100%.
Okay, yeah.
Exactly. Like the full. For sure, it will be as per the RFP, but for us, we provide the client everything, even when it comes to the creatives. So after that, the same team who did the strategy go meet the client and present this strategy to client to give understanding to the client how this strategy will work for and meet his business needs. After that, when we have the approval, we start working on the media plan. This media plan and having this media plan approved, we send the specs sheet to the creative to start working on the especially creative or specifically creative for each platform. It depends on how many platforms.
Which is this creative team sitting
exactly.
here? Okay, so after they send the creative, then it comes back to you. You say, okay, this is good to go. You send it for the client for approval.
Exactly.
Right?
When we have a landing page, we have to make sure all the landing page or all the website is tagged properly, and we have all the tags or the codes implemented on the website
and Google Analytics access
100%.
or whatever.
All of these things we have to make sure we have all of these before starting the campaign, before even set up the campaign, and then we set up the campaign. For 1 week, 2 weeks, it will be a learning phase, optimizing the campaign, see how is the campaign working. If we have, let's say, multiple locations, we see which location is working better than the other, and then we start giving a recommendation for the client in terms of the campaign. Since the campaign finish, we have a team who work on the report, even the weekly report or monthly report, working on the report and the dashboard. After that, we send this as a final result for the client.
A lot of people asked me in the previous video about you. Can you tell us where are you from?
I'm from Palestine. I came here in Dubai 2.5 years now, and I work in Pupin since 2.5 years.
Do you like Dubai?
Yeah.
What's the one thing you like about Dubai?
Everything. So it's a chilling place. So it's a workplace for this is the most important thing. During work, we are working like crazy.
Okay.
Crazy work. But when you have a free time or you have the vacation, you
Work
can...
hard, party hard.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you so much, Zaid.
Thank you, Ovis.
Okay, now we go to speak to Melania. Do you have a
Hi
minute?
everyone. Yes, sure.
Okay, Melania is a new team member who recently joined Bhupin. So can you tell us a bit about yourself? Like,
So I came here in January to do my internship as a social media executive intern.
and is it your first internship or job in social media?
Yes, it's my first time working with social media.
Okay, and before coming to Dubai, where did you live?
I come from Italy, from Milan, but Milan is the city I moved to study in.
Okay,
And I'm from the south of Italy, from a little town
okay.
that you will never know the name because it's a very, very tiny town.
Okay.
It's called Trinitapoli.
I can't probably even pronounce that.
Obviously.
Tell me one thing which you don't like as much about Dubai.
Obviously, the weather.
Okay, it's still okay. I mean,
Obviously,
you should
the
see it
weather,
after 2 months.
The hot weather.
Okay,
Yes,
it's not
but-
even hot yet.
It's not already hotter
Yeah.
than like it is in June or July,
Yeah.
August, and so on.
Yeah, but it'll go
But
crazy.
I'm suffering from this hot weather. I have to say you.
I wish you luck for the summers.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
So guys, now we are going to talk to Kesser Bhai, who is the creative head for Bhupin. Hi Kesser.
Hi.
Kesser, can I ask you some questions?
Yes, why not?
Okay, so the first question I want to ask you is, you hire a lot of people obviously in your team in creative development, designers. So do you hire freshers?
I didn't hire any fresher, but
Okay.
I think fresher needs some experience to join us, our company before.
So, got it. So if there's a fresher who wants to work in this field or let's say join your team, what are the different softwares or skills they should have before they can apply for a job and they have a chance?
Yeah, 3 softwares are necessary these days.
Okay.
After Effects, Photoshop and Illustrators. These 3 software, if you are a master on these 3 softwares, then you can start job as a digital designer.
But do they have to master all these 3 or any of them will do? Like,
At least in After Effects and Photoshop.
okay, thank you so much for your time, Kesser. Have a nice day. Okay, now we are going to talk to our favorite, Mr. Ali. Hi, Ali.
Our favorite.
Yeah. Can
Why,
I?
I will ask you a question. Why am I your favorite?
Honestly, I like you, man. Not as a person, but working with you, like your work ethics.
Not as a person.
And you
Wow.
and you know what you do. I mean, you're good at what you do. That's
you
why I
don't like me
like
as
you.
a person.
Otherwise, as a person, honestly, I'm not sure. But yeah, I like you working with you as a colleague. So Ali, I know like you can work on strategies only after you have done planning, you have done performance, you have done. I mean, you need to have experience. You need to understand every aspect of it. Then you can work on strategies. But for research and all, do you hire junior roles? Do you hire freshers?
There's
In your team?
There's no real preference in let's say the expertise or the experience level of people you hire. At the end of the day, you need to hire the right people. I personally look into hiring beyond obviously the CVs. The CVs might impress you, and anyone can say whatever they want on a CV or make a fancy CV. You need to be able to impress, to address. So I have a task, usually or a presentation or a small exercise that I ask from people I'm going to hire, depending on the response, on how they word their approach, on what research level they've done, on the of course on the solution and on the response. You'll understand the kind of person, and then we kind of pick people. I try to also take people who on a personal level would add to the culture here at Bhupin. At the end of the day, the culture is very young.
Yeah.
So you need people that would add to the culture and not be against it or be loners or be, not that there's something wrong with that, but we're just someone who can integrate across the agency.
Okay, Ali, I know personally that you are really good at pitching for new business. So, I mean, can you tell us like 2 or 3 tips which someone needs to keep in mind if you're pitching for new business, whether it's a freelancer, consultant, or you're working for an agency? I mean, how do you win businesses? What are the 1 or 2 tips
I
you can
can't
share?
tell you that. This is
No, like
going
the generic one, not
this is going on-
exactly.
This is going on YouTube. I can't
No,
give you the.
I mean, still, like, what do clients like to hear?
I'll tell you one thing. Personalization.
Yeah.
Never have a. Yes, I said there's a standard approach in terms of the way you tackle a brief or a pitch. But always personalization. You have to give the client something they want to hear beyond what I have to offer. A lot of the time we're always going into what I have to offer. Oh, I do this, I do that, but then I'm not going to say saturation, but a lot of people do the same thing you do. You just need to be able to build that connection with the client on a personal level, not in terms of interest, but in terms of actually understanding what they need. And I think that's a big gap that agencies usually forget because they want to just advertise what they have or sell their services.
Got it. Thank you so much, Ali.
Maybe anytime, man, anytime.
Okay, so now we are going to Fahad's desk. Hi, Fahad.
Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, fine. Good.
Can you tell us what do you do?
Yeah, actually, I'm working on UI designer.
Okay, how long have you been working in Dubai?
I'm working in last 2 years.
In
here.
Dubai?
Yeah, in here.
Do you like Dubai?
Yeah, I like very much.
Okay, so can you tell me what kind of tools you work on?
Adobe XD and Figma.
If somebody wants to be a UI designer and come to Dubai, what are the tools that are in demand here?
Okay, they must know that XD, Adobe XD or Figma. Now leading the software is XD, Figma.
Did you get a job in India and then come here, or you came here on a visit visa and then looked for a job?
Yeah, I came here in visit visa and tried to book in after that.
How long did it take you to get a job after coming to Dubai?
Just 2 years.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay, and before this, where did you work?
Yeah, I'm working in India, to Kerala, info work.
Okay, how long have you been working in India before you came to Dubai?
Sorry?
How long did you work in India before you came to Dubai?
Yeah, I think 4+ years. Working.
4+ years?
Yeah, 4+.
Okay, thank you so much, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.